Hey, what's going on, my good people? I know it has been a minute since I have gotten on and just shared any type of updates. So I wanted to get on and say, hey, y'all, and share some updates and things with Global Lofts and a couple other things that I have going on. Um, If you don't know me, I am Latasha A. Brown, and I am the founder of Global Lofts, and I am also a international real estate agent, so which we will get into a little bit later. So let's get started with these updates. If you see me glance off, I'm looking at my computer because I want to make sure that I cover everything. So first off, first update is my personal life update, which affects everything. So I recently went back to work full time. Whew. That has been a change. I am still getting acclimated to working full time. Everything's all good. So I personally had to make the decision to go back to work full time because I need to take care of myself financially, and I have some other goals and things in mind to prepare for future endeavors. Yes. Okay, so I will leave it at that. First things first. So let's talk about global laws. Global laws. Let's see, where are we going to start? So I'm going to first start with the capital campaign that I had back in June. So it was towards the end of June. And that event was extremely successful. I'm still just really reflecting on that because during that event is where I shared more of the new direction and what I've been thinking when it comes to developing the hotel, where that would be, and focusing on the first location being in Africa. So, so that was really, I would say, well received. We had some great dialogue and interest, so I'm really excited from that. So the event was really well back in June, and so since then, of course, I have continued to work. Currently, I have been working on making additional contacts, so developing just some international um, partnerships and networking. So, a lot of networking. I've had these last probably 2 to 3 weeks calls with individuals that actually do live in Kenya. They're Kenyans. And of course, I have my support here as well. My Kenyans here in Louisville, but connecting with Kenyans there in Kenya. So for me, my focus, what I feel like I've been led to East Africa, is really on the top of my list and been calling me. So I have actually a call coming up this week, and we are basically have just been focusing on locations, and also connecting with other like development companies that are there in Kenya. So really excited about that. And I also had a networking call with an international agent who lives in Ghana. And just a little backstory if you don't know, as far as myself, I have been to Kenya, I have been to Ghana as well. I went back in 2021. And when I went to Ghana, that was primarily a business trip. I went with a group of realtors out of Maryland, my family, my people, and yeah, so it was and that was my first time even being in Africa, on the continent at all. So truly life changing experience for sure. And so yeah, so I was that phone call with the international agent was truly enlightening because it helped me to think more about some other areas that I hadn't been to, even when I went to Ghana. So really excited about researching and learning more about these particular areas. But I'm really excited about this newfound direction and just exploring the opportunities. To me, I don't limit myself to just one location, one area, as far as like one city, or even just the US. I've always been a huge, big dreamer and thinker. And sometimes, oh my God, I don't know, sometimes I feel like this um, can be a bit of a detriment to myself. But no, God made me this way. I'm a big dreamer and thinker. So now it's just putting action behind that and seeing where God is going to lead me and where things go. So really excited about that. So continuing to do my research and networking as I do, and we will see how things go from there. But I am working. Just know that the work has not stopped. The work has and will continue. So really excited about that. The next thing when it comes to Global Lofts, so we do have a event coming up. Really excited. We have a event that we are doing in partnership with Salam Storytime and also Ntaba Coffee Haus. So it will be November the 9th from 5 to 7, and it is called the Louisville International Table. And first I want to say thank you to Fund for the Arts, because funds from this grant is allowing us to have this event, for the event to be free. I did say free. And yeah, totally free food. Really excited about this. So when it comes to the Louisville International Table, our goal is being able to celebrate. We have chosen 3 female immigrant businesses locally here within Louisville that we are going to put a spotlight on. So during the event, which it's a pop in, so you can pop in at any time that you are available on that Sunday between 5 to 7. We will have tables set up that will have information about these businesses. We will have food from their particular business. So really excited about that because I mean, who doesn't love food? I know I do. Um, so we will have food, all kinds of great things, set up to just celebrate these female owned businesses. So I'm really excited about that. So again, that's going to be at Ntaba Coffee Haus, November the 9th from 5 to 7. So put it on your calendar, pop by, come and see us. Okay, come and see us and celebrate these businesses, and yeah, get some free food. I mean, if I didn't say that, the event's free food. Enough said. Um, so really excited about that, and I think that this year, at the beginning of the year, I did, in my mind, was the importance of being able to having partnerships and events. And I'm really excited to finally start doing things within the community here in Louisville. So again, really excited about the event and being able to start just doing things within the local community again here in Louisville. So next thing that I would like to talk about is getting back to global real estate in the sense of me as a real estate agent. So, if many of you may know and some may not, I have been a real estate agent. I actually had stepped away from it for a few years here, just like a year or two. And so originally, I've been a real estate agent, selling locally, within Louisville, both residential and commercial. And I also had become a global real estate agent. And a few years back, my thought was always focused on the continent of Africa. And I think for me, it's been more of a personal connection for me as well, because I foresee for myself, future wise, that I will be spending more time in Africa here the next few years. So, and I'll just leave it at that, and we'll see how God, what God does with that. So yeah, so I am really excited. So when it comes to the international real estate, I have recently, within the last few months, I had decided to partner with Savvy Chicks in Real Estate, with Makita Smith. And what a partnership. And I'm so grateful for this partnership and being attached to such a group of women that we are, led, by God, Christian women, so this has been an amazing experience thus far. So with this partnership, what does that mean? Like, okay, Tasha, we hear you, but what does that mean, right? Um, I will tell you what that means. So at the end of the day, when it comes to business, it's all about your relationships and the people that you're connected to. So I now have the opportunity to be able to help you, help your friend, help your cousin, your brother, whoever. If you are interested in either, some people are interested in relocating to Africa, or also investing, right? So for me personally, I already know that at some point in time in my life, I will at least be spending half the year, half the time in Africa, and also having a home, base here in the U.S. So it's all about those opportunities. So I'm going to be able to bring those opportunities to you. And specifically, I want to talk about and share some upcoming events that we have coming up. And I will make sure that tomorrow I'm actually going to post more about these events that we have coming up. So, what's coming up? What do we have coming up? So, on October the hold on, I'm looking at my calendar because I want to make sure I give all the information correct. October the 16th and October the 30th. Put this on your calendar. Put it on your calendar. So on October the 15th and 30th, I'm sorry. Scratch that. October the 16th and October the 30th. I want to make sure I give these dates correct. They're both on a Thursday, okay? We are doing a QVC-style live real estate sale. Yes, first ever. So this will be our first edition. So on October the 16th, we are doing the Africa edition. So that will include real estate in Ghana, Nigeria, and Tanzania. Whew! I'm excited. Even just saying it, I'm excited. And then on October the 30th, That's going to be our global edition. So that will include real estate in Dubai and the Dominican Republic. So really excited, super excited. I'm going to share more. I'm reading some notes here because I want to make sure that I'm including everything. So I will include, I'm going to post about this tomorrow, which is Monday, as far as the access code and the link for you to make sure that you're on that call. So again, recap. We're going to be having a QVC-style live real estate sale on October the 16th and October the 30th. Let me give you the time. Okay, I'm just looking through my emails, y'all, because I want to make sure that everybody has this information. And so the time of the event is going to be, so I'm Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be at 7. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're on Central, that's going to be at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. So again, October the 16th is the Africa edition, which will be Ghana, Nigeria, and Tanzania. And then October 30th is going to be the global edition, which is Dubai and the Dominican Republic. So, man, and this is only the beginning. I have not posted as much when it comes to the international real estate kind of sector of my life outside of the hotel, but it's another area that I am passionate in. I've always been passionate when it comes to real estate, and I think that when I think about building wealth, it's not just about me building wealth for me, but we need to all be able to find ways to build that and live the life that we want to live. So for me, I want to be able to at least try and live this extraordinary life. Why not? Why not live? Why not live in another country? Why not give it a try and let's see how it goes. So yeah, so that is everything. That concludes all of my updates. And why Tasha has been, I feel like I have been kind of quiet and haven't been able to really push forward a lot of things because now I am managing and understanding what it means to pace yourself and understanding that I can only do as much as I can do as one person, of course, with God's help. I'm actually doing, I feel like I'm getting a lot done and accomplished, but I've had to scale back on a number of things, and it doesn't mean that I'm not moving forward with those things. It's just the timing of it. So okay, well, those are all of my updates. If you have any questions about anything that I have gone over or have not clarified, please feel free to reach out to me, DM me, and I will share that info. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Peace.